Good day, sir. My name is Galan from NS1A3, and today I'm going to discuss about how to calculate underkill clearance and the squat. Simulan na natin. The problem number 1 is the eta upon the passing of critical place of Avon mouth with the shortage sounding of 5.0 meters was 145 hours on 1st January 2015. If her calculated draft upon passing was 7.0 meters, solve for her UKC when passing the place. So this is the formula, the time and height. So simulan na natin. So ang kukunin natin is 10:31 hours and 11:45 hours. So yun yung January 1st, 2015, and 16:08 hours, and then sa height naman is 3.8 meters and times and 10.8 meters. Yan. So after that, we need to minus 10:31 hours minus 11:45 hours equals 1.23 hours, and after that we need to minus 10:31 hours and 16:08 hours, so that the answer is 5.62 hours. And after that, the height is 3.8 meters times equals x, and 3.8 meters minus 10.8 meters equals to 7 meters. And after that, we need to write it down the 1.23 hours and 5.62 hours in the bottom, and the other side is we need to write it down below the height of x and the 7 meters. So after that, we need to cross multiplication, and so you need to write it down is 5.62 hx equals, and 123 hours times 7 equals 8.61. So ang 5.62 hours ay ililipat natin sa kanan. So magiging 8.61 divided by 5.62. So pag pinag-divide natin ang 8.61 tsaka 5.62 is equals to 1.53 meters. And after that, we need to write it down the 1.53 meters and add it on the height of 3.8 meters, so that the answer is 5.33 meters. So after that, we need to write it down the time, which is 145 hours, and the height of 5.33 meters. So after that, we need to find a charted sounding which is 5.0 meters. After that, we need to find a chart sounding which is 5.0 and add 553 meters so that our TDW or total depth of water is 10.33 meters. And the given draft is 7.0 meters. And after that, we need to subtract 10.33 meters and 7.0 meters. So 10.33 meters minus 7.0 meters and is equal to 3.33 meters, which is UKC or under keel clearance. So here's the problem number 2, which is solve for the squat produced by a ship with a block coefficient of 0.85 making good 10 knots. Solve for squat at deep and shallow waters. So I will write the formula. So after that, we need to find the squat of ships in meter in deep water. So the formula is squat equals block coefficient times speed squared divided by 100. So we write the squat equals 0.85 times 10 squared divided by 100. And after that, the answer is squat equals 0.85 meters, and that's the squat of ships in meter in deep waters. And to calculate the squat of ships in meter in shallow waters is squat equals squat in open water times 2 and squat is equals to 0.8 meters times 2 and after that the equals of the 0.85 meters times 2 is squat equals 1.70 meters. And after that, we have to solve for actual calculated draft depth of water. So So 7 meters plus 0.85 meters equals to 7.85 meters, which means that is the draft of deep water. And the other one is 7 meters plus 1.70 meters equals to 8.70 meters, which means that is the draft of shallow water. And after that, we solve the required time in passing critical place height of tide 6 meters. So that we need to write down the time, which is 10:31 hours times and 16:08 hours, and the height is 3.8 meters and 6.0 meters and 10.8 meters. So that we need to find the answer in 10:31 hours times x equals x, and the 10:31 hours minus 16:08 hours equals to 5.62 hours. And the difference of the height is 3.8 meters minus 6.0 meters equals to 2.2 meters. And the other one is 3.8 meters minus 10.8 meters and equals to 7 meters. And after that, we write it down the x and 5.62 hours. And we cross multiplied by 2.2 meters and 7 meters. So 5.62 hours times 2.2 meters is equals to 12.36 equals 7x. And after that, the x is we need to move to the left side, which is x equals 12.36 divided by 7. And after that, the answer is 1.77 hours or 1 hour and 46 minutes. And after we write it down, the answer is we have to add 10.31 hours and after that we need to add 1 hour and 46 minutes plus 10 hours and 31 minutes. And the answer of the required time in passing critical place of height of tide 6 meters is 12 hours and 17 minutes.